Hi guys, Di from PoshUpCycle here. Just got an order in today, so it's delivery day from Sleekbrushes, and a lot of you have been asking about some of the paintbrushes, tapes and everything else I use. So here we go, let's get on to it. So first of all, this is the masking tape. This is a standard size I use. I think it's only about 2 centimeters across. It's about $2.49. And you know, as well as I do, most of the other stores that have this in, it's a lot more expensive. This is really tacky, it sticks, and it's brilliant if you want to do stripes, if you want to tape something off. It comes in a range of sizes, which is great. So there you go, come here. This is my little floor supervisor who keeps getting in on the action all the time. Yes, you want to sniff? Let's stop the barking. Yeah, so that, as I say, that comes in a range of sizes. It's really good and it's well worth adding to your order, and it lasts for ages. The stickiness is great, but it doesn't pull any varnish or paint off. Oh, I've been waiting at these. These are rollers. I do a lot of rolling with when I use enamel paint and when I use a boutique mineral paint. So I'm going to try these. I haven't tried any of these from Sleekbrushes yet, but oh, they're so soft. I could just sit and watch TV and just hold them all day. They are so soft. I am really looking forward to trying these. Oh. Yes, so if you want to see me do a video and see what the finish is like on different paints on these, give me a shout, and I'll do a one on just basically painting with rollers and paintbrushes. That's great. What's up next? Oh, it's like Christmas. Oh, I have been waiting at these. Look at these. I have got to take one out and show you. So these are handles, Sleekbrusesaustralia. They also do handles. Oh gosh, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now I should have 6 of those. I've got a old-fashioned dressing table, and I'm going to do a dressing table with those. Do a dressing table with these. I've got a dressing table from a family member and they are going to look fantastic. I was fancying using I think it's Purico carbon, and they will just look absolutely fab, black and gold. So if you want to see me do that next, just send me a message. It's either going to be a one on painting or it's going to be the dressing table. And what else have I? Oh, you can't go past the 38mm brush. So this is a sleek brush. I have gone through about 4 or 5 of these over 6-7 months during lockdown. I have painted loads of things with this. It's the right size if you're doing tongue and groove. So when you get that cabinet, you know, the buffets, the buffet hutches, and they've got the tongue and groove, this is great for just going up and down the tongue and groove. I have a video on that. So if you go through, you'll see buffet hutches. Click on that. This is great for getting in there, tongue and groove. And it's so nice and soft. You don't get any brush strokes when you're using a boutique paint. Also, 63mm brush. These are great for varnish. So when you have got a big surface and you're going to apply the varnish with a brush, I normally use the 63mm brush because that covers a wide area and you haven't got much time to get the varnish on. So you go across with the 63mm and you'll get the job done really quick. And as I said, minimum brush marks with these brushes. These are professional brushes, affordable brushes, top quality, never let you down. I have never ever, since I started using these, had a bristle fall out. I ordered this. This is a blade, and it's a scraper. So what you do is you push it forward. You push it forward here, and then this blade is extremely sharp. And in the back here, if you open that section out, sorry, I'll push this blade back in before we have an accident. And we push out the back, and there you'll find 2 spare blades. So you're not just getting 1 blade, there are 3 blades in this altogether. Now you're asking, what would you want with a flat blade like this? Well, these are great for having a piece of glass in a buffet. So you've already painted and you've got some little bits of paint on there, or you've got a bit down the side. You just go down the side and score it and scrape it off, or you go in the side and move it out. So that's what basically is. It's a glass scraper to take any varnish, paint off your glass. But it's so much more. Not many other people know what you can use this for. So I have a few tips on this. If you ever get that piece of table, or you've got the bedside cabinet or anything, and you've been sanding, you're sanding it, you're preparing it, and there's varnish runs. And I've seen on a few of my pieces that I brought in, you've got that little round drip from a varnish run. If you take this and just go up ever so slightly up the run, it'll take off that notch. And also if you've got any lumps and bumps on your surfaces, just take it down gently and scrape backwards or scrape forwards. Got 240 grit sandpaper. Let's have a look at this. So these are Norton, and you can feel that 240 grit. I use quite a bit of 240 grit. It is the last of my sanding 240 grit, because once you've done the 240 grit, you're so smooth, you don't have to do anything else. And also, when I finished with the sander, and this won't go any further, I'll actually keep the disc, the used disc, and I'll fold it over and I'll use it for hand sanding and finishing off, where I just want to get in there and get some little lumps and bumps out. So that's what I use them for, and that is for my Ozito, and it also fits on my Bosch. Right, oh how cute are these? These are little finishing, these are little brushes. They're about $1 something each. And synthetic bristle, so soft. And these are very good to give to your customers. So when you finished your piece and you want to give your customer just that little brush and a bit of extra touch-up paint, so that when they scratch it and say, oh look, I've got this big scratch, you've got any paint left, you've already given them that little pot and you've already given them this little brush. It's so cute. So I've been wanting to try and get a really decent sandpaper, and this is 1000 grit. You may be asking, 1000 grit? There's just like, it's almost smooth when you touch it. So I have I've got a couple of sheets of this, and you might be asking what I do with it. Well, let's have a look. So first of all, I normally half it. Put it, then I half it again, and I cut it again, and this is about the size I work with. So what I do with this 1000 grit, this is how I get a perfect finish on varnish. So when your varnish is finished and it's all dry, and you put your hand over and you can feel a few little lumps and bumps. There's an aeroplane. Then you just take this and you go ever so lightly and then feel it afterwards. It is very, very smooth. So then I get a microfiber cloth, I dust down, and then I do another coat of varnish. Then when that's dry, I get the sandpaper out, give it a little rub over again. So in between each varnish coat, this 1000 grit paper I'll use, and this little piece will probably do, I don't know, 6-7 pieces. So you're not using a lot, but 6-7 pieces and a perfect finish on varnish. I'm really looking forward to trying Sleekbrushesaustralia, this piece of sandpaper from. Can't wait. So if you want me to do a video next on varnish and getting the perfect finish, or whether you want me to do paint a roller, painting and using this to get a really nice finish on your paint, or whether you want to try and see me do the next video on that lovely dresser, old-fashioned dresser I've got with these lovely sleek handles, Sleekbrushesaustralia, let me know. I'm all ears. So put something in the comments down below. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and don't forget, most of all, to go on to Sleekbrushesaustralia and have a look at their fantastic professional brushes, painting tools, cabinet knobs, masking tape, things that will help you get the nice finish. All of that. There's lots of products in there to choose from, and these are by professional painters.